Start with my own story. But before that, I'll tell you one story about giraffe. How many of you know giraffe? I think we don't have giraffe in our country, right? Uh, when giraffe gave birth to a baby, you know the height of giraffe. It's very tall. And then when she gave birth to a baby, it was down to the ground. And you can feel how hurt, what is the pain scales for that baby to burn, fallen down from the height of that height of this just a recently born baby. And then right after its birth, the mother giraffe started kicking of that baby. She will kick that baby until she run away from mom, run away from the mother giraffe. And the baby giraffe tries to go to her mother time and again, but she will kick. She's kicking the baby every time. And at last, the baby giraffe understands that, no, I don't have to go near my mom. I don't have to go near my mother. I have to run away. Otherwise, she will kick me again. Then the baby giraffe starts running away. And then slowly, the mother giraffe will go closer to that baby giraffe. And she will sow the love. She will try to secure that baby that I'm your mother. I will link this story with my own story. When I was a kid, very small kid, I think I was 4 or 5 years old at that time. I was in my village. My village is one of the remote part of Nepal. My father was a displaced person because he was the ward committee chairman, and he was from another party. He was elected as one of the ward committee chairman, and he was displaced by at that time he was displaced by the Maoist insurgencies peoples, and then he lives in Kathmandu. My mom, she used to be a housewife, and she is doing everything to make us survive, me and my two sister. One day, I came back from school. I just joined school, I remember. And my cousins, we have home in village. We have our house like in the same row. So my cousins are there, and when coming back from school, they are already eating the snacks. They're already eating the snack because their mom, their dad, they prepare the food for them. And in my home, there's no one. And I was used to be one of the eldest one. So I think I was 6 years old. But I don't know how to cook and how to prepare the snacks. My youngest sisters are crying, and I cannot do anything. What I was supposed to do is, I'm bringing the corn, not fried corn, the corn, to my grandma's home. It's just aside by our home. And she used to be sitting in the balcony, we call it Bhattarai. She was sitting over there, and she was eating the popcorn or the fried corn. But I have not cooked, not fried corn in my hand, and I was telling my grandma that, Grandma, please fry it. Please prepare it because we are so hungry. And my grandma was telling me, I don't know the whole story, but my grandma was telling me that you think that I don't have any work? You have to call your mom to prepare this food. And I was asking my grandma, please give some the popcorn. And she was throwing the popcorn from the balcony, and we are supposed to eat that which was thrown in the floor. By saying this true story, it seems so sad, but actually I took that story later on as an inspiration. Because if my grandmother was not doing that thing, then I never know how to cook in my age of 8. I never know how to take care of my family, my sister, in my age of 12. And I never know that I can lead this society, I can lead this community, or I can lead a group of people in my age of 16 to 20. So that was one of the inspiration for me. But here, I'm going to tell you something. Everyone is seeking for success, right? I think all of you, all of us in this universe, we are seeking for success. We want to be success in our field. But what is the secret of success? What exactly the secret of success? We also have to think about it. I will tell you one more story. There is 2 eagles. And there is a king who wants to have 2 eagles in his palace. And he wants to fly that eagle, train that eagle to fly so high. One of the eagles started flying so high on the next day of starting the training. But another one is not flying so high for so long, for a month. Then the king was so worried why this eagle is not flying. So he called his minister and he told his minister that, hey minister, you should find someone who can make this eagle fly. I don't care how much money I have to pay, I don't care how much gold I have to give, but I want this eagle to fly like other. Then the next morning, when king was in his rooftop, he was seeing that another eagle was also flying. And then he was amazed. How can it will be possible in just one night? Then he was calling his minister once again. He was asking, what happened to this eagle? Who is the guy, who is the person make him fly? Then the minister bring one farmer, very poor farmer, a simple person, telling that he's the one who make it possible. And then he was asking, what did you do with this eagle? And the farmer said, hey, Lord, I did not do anything. That eagle was sitting in a branch of tree. And he was never going down of this branch. So what I did, I just cut that branch. The next day there is no branch. The eagle don't know where to sit, then he started flying. So all of us, everyone, we have a branch. We have a problem. We have a limitations where we're supposed to be crushed, but we cannot. Or we are not trying. So to be success, I think you have to cut your branch, which is giving you problem, which you think that it's one of the hardest part of my life. So I began as a scout. I think all of you know scouts, right? I was a Boy Scout. So after that story, we displaced from our village because it's very hard to leave us in the village. So we displaced in Kathmandu. Then when I was in Kathmandu, I started as a Boy Scout. Why I started? Because my mom wants me to be disciplined because I was so naughty. I was always fighting. I was always doing something bad. That's why my mom wants me to be very disciplined. That's why she sent me to scouting. At first, I was so scared. I was so mad. I was so crazy. But later on, I realized that this is something which will make my life happy. And then later on, I realized that this is something that which is also giving me energy or positive impact on me to love my country, to do something in my country. Today, the sad fact, we all have to know, or we already know. How many of you wants to go outside of country for their education, abroad study? Any of you planning? No one? Only one? How many of you apply for DV? No one? Or you just don't want to tell? It's okay. I like everyone, every Nepalese citizen, every Nepalese student wants to go outside of country to study. But I want them to come back now. But we are not doing that. Our last speaker also talked about the Mount Everest and Lord Buddha. Is that our contribution to build the Mount Everest? Is any Nepali did something to make that Mount Everest? Nothing. We are the one who is responsible for the birth of Gautam Buddha in Nepal. Then what we are doing for our country? I will not say that we are not doing anything, but I will say that we are starting not doing something for our country. We're always blaming how Suraksha says that we are making ourselves down, making ourselves waste. We're always blaming the political leaders. We're always blaming those who are doing politics. I will not say that they're 100% good persons, good people, but I will tell you the reality, the fact. Today, my mom wants me to go outside of country. Your mom wants you to go outside of country, right? The lower class family who are really poor, if their children is studying very good, securing good marks, they will get scholarship. They are going outside of country, never coming back. The middle class, who have some land for the farming, or who is doing some kind of labor, or who is earning a little bit of money, they are also sending their children to outside of the country, but they are not going to come back. The upper class who have money, absolutely they will go outside of country and they will live over there. Rest of them, who will live here? I will not say that all of the people who are living here are dumb or cannot do anything, but I will say that the productive energy of the nation, the youths, they are going outside of country. And we are hoping this country develop. And we are hoping for the betterment of this country, this nation. And we are hoping this country be like Switzerland, Singapore, and other countries. How it is possible? Only the dumb people, only the goons, only the people who are in negative path or the wrong path, they are here. And they will be in the politics. And they are becoming the ministers and they are becoming the leaders. And we are the one who will vote them. Because we cannot fight with them. We don't have the muscles, or we don't have the money, or we don't have that willingness. Or politics is dirty game, I don't have to go over there. Then who will be the leader of the politics? Who will be the leader of this nation? Who will be the kingmaker? Those persons who don't have education, who don't have any willingness to contribute the country, who only have to misuse the power, misuse the authority, abuse of the authority, and who are after the money. We are supporting those persons, they will become the leaders of the country. I will not say everyone, but all of them. Most of them are like that. Next generation, after 2 decades, you will see. If we are not going to stop our children, sending them to outside of country, or calling back them to inside of country to contribute in our country. Otherwise, after 20 years or after 2 decades, there will be only bad people in the politics, and we cannot do anything. Today, we have almost 50% of people are young youths in our country, but we are sending them outside of country. The name of education, they will never come back. They will settle down over there. So I will request all of you, all of us, think about it. I will link with this scouting. Scouting is one of the platforms where the young people, where the children can understand what is the importance of the patriotism, what is the importance of the nation, what is the importance of the natural resources we have, and what is human being, what is the volunteerism, what is self-survival. Those kind of educations, we call it non-formal education, we are giving those educations to the young people. Once the young people decide that this is my country, this is my nation, I have to contribute something for this community, this nation, then our country will start growing slowly. But if we are not doing anything,